Hello, this is Glorious Cow, and I wanted to do a quick video showing off MartyPC's new memory editing feature. It's a pretty basic emulator feature, but I just finally got around to implementing it. You can now edit registers in memory. And what a better way to show that off than to crack some old video game. I did a little cracking when I was a curious teenager. So I remember that this game in particular wasn't terribly hard to crack, making it a good example, although I remember none of the details. So we're going to start from scratch, and I guess we'll see how it goes. This game is called Skate or Die. So let's first take a look at how the copy protection works. So when we start the game, we have to enter in 2 character codes for these little pictures. And I have no idea what they are. We get 2 chances. And then we're kicked back out to DOS. So let's try that again. So note that they make a classic mistake and print something when you fail the copy protection check. And that gives us an excellent point to break into the program and see what's going on. So let's get that failure message. You missed some. Try again. So now that we're paused, we can look at where we are in the call stack. So we'll pull up that. And we can see that we're in interrupt 16, which is a keyboard interrupt. So let's get back to where we were by setting a breakpoint at the return. And now we're back in the program. So let's cheat a little bit. Since it's 2025, we can look up the manual on Internet Archive and tell what some of these are. So what is this handstand supposed to be? Let's take a quick peek. Handstand should be somewhere in here. It is a bio session, whatever the hell that means. I don't know if these are real skate moves. Some part of me is suspicious that they're not. But anyway, we're looking for the letters BS. So let's take a look in memory. There's only a few places that this could be hiding out. Let's check the stack. So go to the stack segment, stack pointer. And let's go up to see where the stack used to be. And oh look, here's please describe this move. And if we look right down here, here's BS. That's very coincidental. Why don't we breakpoint on that memory access? That's at 3D46B. So let's put a memory breakpoint. And let's see when that gets read. This is interesting. Here we have a repeat as long as equal comp SB, which is going to compare a string bytewise. That's going to set the 0 flag if the strings are equal. And we'll see here this jump if not 0 instruction is going to jump if the strings are not equal. We don't want it to ever jump really, because it skips this move instruction, which might move an important value into the data segment. It's going to skip that entirely if we jump. So really what we want to do is just knock out these 2 opcodes, 7502. So we can do that. We can come over here to CSIP and we can see 75 and 02 are the next J and Z opcodes. Um, what we want to be cognizant of is the state of the instruction queue. If we were to actually edit these 2 bytes now, it wouldn't change the execution because 75 and 02 are already in the instruction queue. So we need to flush the queue. Now we can edit these 2 values to 90, which knocks them out. Now, is that going to be enough to pass this protection check? Let's take our memory breakpoint off. I'll just erase the B. And we'll start. Now, to pass the protection check, you have to enter in 3 of these correctly in a row. So let's just see if we did it correctly. And looks like we did. So we just cracked the game in just a few minutes using Marty PC. Now you're probably wondering how we turn this into an actual crack. Well, first we need to come back here and look at our code bytes. So we have F3, A6, 75, 02. We just need to find those in the skate or die executable, and if we're lucky, they're not obfuscated in any way whatsoever. So let's take a look. So over here in our hex editor, let's search for those hex bytes. F3, A6, 7502. And there they are. Let's search again to make sure that's the only instance. So to crack our game, all we need to do is edit these to 90, 90. And we can save this as the cracked version. Skate 2 exe. So let's see if our cracked version works. I've written the executable that we patched back to a new disk image, which will now load. It's skate or die cracked. And we should see a skate 2 executable, which I will run. And now it should take any answer for the copy protection check. Excellent. Look at us. We're crackers now. Now, obviously, a proper crack would probably not make you answer the questions at all. And that would probably be pretty simple too. We would just need to follow the call stack and just snip out the entire check routine altogether. But sometimes that's easier said than done. So for now, I'm going to call this good enough. Let me know if you figure out a better way to crack this game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this little tutorial. Until next time, bye-bye.